And good evening, everyone. We're going to begin previewing next week's State of the State address from Governor Kathy Hochul. Today, we got the fifth proposal of what she plans to speak about next week before lawmakers and citizens across New York. Earlier, she talked about inflation refund checks, expanding the child tax credit, child care construction funding, initiatives to address home unaffordability, and then today, universal free breakfast and lunch in our schools. Eileen Buckley is going to have a report on that in just a moment. First, though, we're going to talk all of this over now with one of our newest state lawmakers, that is State Senator April Baskin, who joins us live here tonight. It's great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Michael.
I want to ask you what your priority is going to be now that you were sworn in earlier this week and you guys are back in session.
Yes.
First of all, what do you make of those 5 proposals, and are these things that you think lawmakers will get behind the governor on?
I think we're all poised and ready to dive into understanding the governor's proposals. It seems that both caucuses in the Senate are very interested in affordability, and that does seem to align with what the governor has laid out in terms of wanting to return money back into the pockets of New Yorkers. Very excited about that. So I'm ready for the State of the State. Can't wait to go. It's going to be my first one in person, but really looking forward to working with both caucuses on figuring out what it is that we can get behind with the governor and deliver for the residents of New York.
You're a Democrat. Democrats control the Assembly, the Senate, and of course the governor's office. I talked to one of your soon-to-be colleagues, Senator Borrello from here in Western New York, earlier this week. He isn't a big fan of these proposals generally and thinks we should instead spend this money on tax cuts. What do you make of that?
Well, I think these proposals are in ways tax cuts. I think the most important thing to remember is the reason why people want tax cuts is because they want to keep their money so that they can continue to improve their quality of life. So if we are making sure that people have better tax refunds like the governor has proposed, we are doing just that. So I think that's a play on words. But yes, we all want New Yorkers to be able to have the best quality of life. And in order to do that, you need the resources in your pocket to be able to do it.
You bring a fresh set of eyes to the state Senate. What will be your priority? Obviously, as the newest member, it's not like you're the leader of the party, right? But what do you hope to get done?
Well, I've just been appointed the chair of the Government Contracts and Procurement Committee, and so I believe that work is going to really be amplified by my experience here locally fighting for more small businesses to be included on our stadium project. Right. And so I'm really excited to be able to look at ways that small business owners can contract with New York State government and be able to actually have the ability to be able to have some stability as an entrepreneur through government contracting. And I think that really falls in line with my level of experience. Right now, the Buffalo Bills Stadium is engaging 200 MWBE and service disabled veteran small businesses regionally. Of them, 62 of those businesses are operating on contracts that are under $100,000, which means those business owners have government contracts that are within their capability of being able to meet the capacity. So I want to do more of that at a state level. And then I think secondly, Michael, we got to make sure that we have quality housing stock, that people can afford to stay in their homes and that they have opportunities to buy decent homes. So yeah, overall, as a government leader, I believe that if you control your income like business owners are able to do, and if you can control the land that you live on and be a homeowner, then you're going to have a stable life and you're going to thrive. And those are my priorities as a state lawmaker.
We'll be talking to you hopefully throughout the session. 63rd District State Senator April Baskin, wrapping up the first week in this new job. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks.